All right, so we're going to continue on systems today. Today, students will be able to graph and solve systems and real-world problems. Okay, so a system of equations is two equations. Graphing, it's where they cross. Substituting, you have to substitute something in and then solve. Eliminating, you eliminate something and then solve. A solution is where they cross or which x and y make the statements true. Intersection is where two lines cross. One solution, meaning it only crosses through one time. Infinite solutions means it crosses through infinity amount of times. No solution means the lines are parallel and they never ever cross. Independent system has only one solution. Dependent system can have more than one solution. Consistent system is anything that has at least one solution. Inconsistent system has no solutions. Okay, so be sure the first thing you do, like every other time, put your name on the paper. Okay, put your name on your paper right now. Okay, so system word problems. First, we need to define the variables, set up the equations, and solve, and then identify the answer. Okay, so I'm going to do a few of these with you. Number 1, the sum of two numbers is 30, and their difference is 12. Find the two numbers. Okay, so the sum means add. Difference means subtract. The two numbers are going to be x and y. Number 1 and number 2. Okay? So x plus y will give you what? 30. And then it says x minus y will give you what? 12. Okay? Now that we have that, we can solve. I'm going to solve using matrix because it's already in x, y equals number, right? So second matrix. Over to edit, 2 by 3. Now we can type it in. We have a 1, 1, and 30. Okay, then here we have a 1, negative 1, and 12. Okay, so now we have to quit. Go back into matrix. Over to math, RREF. Of A. Enter. So we have x is this 21 and y is at 9. So x equals 21 and y equals 9. Okay? Number 3 says the difference between two numbers is 9. The first number plus twice the other number is 27. Find the two numbers. So it says the difference between two numbers is 9. So x minus y will give you 9. Okay. It says the first number plus twice the other number is 27. Let me give you a hint. When it says is, that means equals 27. So the first number plus twice the other number. So first number plus twice the other number will give you 27. Okay, so now we're going to solve it. I'm going to use matrix again. That's my favorite method for solving systems. So edit. You can use any method you want. I don't care. Any method you want. So we have 1, negative 1, 9. Oops. I forgot to tell it was a 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Okay, now 1, negative 1, 9. And then we have 1, 2, 27. Now we quit. Go back into matrix. Over to math. RREF. Matrix A. So it says x is 15 and y is 6. So the first number is 15 and y is 6. Now you can test these to make sure they're true. So 15 minus 6, is that 9? Yes, it is. And then if you have, say, 15 plus 2 times 6, is that 27? Yes, it is. Okay, so you can always plug those in and test it. Substitute them in and test it. Let's look at number 5. The sum of two numbers is 20. The difference between 3 times the first number and twice the second number is 40. Find the two numbers. So first, the sum of the two is 20. That's easy. Okay? Then the difference, so we know we're subtracting, between 3 times the first number and twice the second is 40. Remember, is means equals. Okay, let's solve it again. Second matrix, over to edit. Whoops. Two by 3. Now we have 1, 1, 20. Then we have 3, negative 2, 40. Quit. Back in. Over to RREF. Back in. Of A. So X is 16 and Y is 4. Okay, so let's check it. 16 plus 4, is that 20? Yes, it is. 3 times 16 minus 2 times 4 should give you 40. I'm not going to test that right now. Okay, so I want to show you number 6. I want to keep something in mind for number 6. The sum of two numbers is 25. One number is one number is twice the second number plus 7. What are the two numbers? Remember that is means equals. One number equals something else, okay? So you might have to change this into xy equals number, standard form, because the equation you originally get may not be in standard form, okay? As in, it won't be in standard form. You're going to have to change it. Number 7. The cost of 3 boxes of envelopes and 4 boxes of notebook paper is $13.25. 2 boxes of envelopes and 6 boxes of notebook paper cost $17. Find the cost of each. So I'm going to make X envelopes and Y notebook paper. So it says that 3 boxes of envelopes plus 4 boxes of notebook paper is $13.25. 2 boxes of envelopes plus 6 boxes of notebook paper cost $17. Well, I'm going to use matrix again. So, second matrix, edit, 2 by 3. It's going to be 3, 4, 13.25. 2, 6, 17. Now quit. Go back into matrix. Over to edit. Oh, not edit, sorry. Back into matrix, over to math, RREF. Back into matrix of A. So it tells us that X is 1.25 and Y is 2.75. So X is 1.15 and Y is 2.45, right? That's what we got? Yes. Okay, so envelopes cost $1.15. Notebook paper, $2.45. All right. Flip over. Let's look at number 8. The cost of 12 oranges and 7 apples is $5.36. 8 oranges and 5 apples cost $3.68. Find the cost of each. So X, I'm going to make oranges. And Y, I'm going to make apples. Okay, so it says 12 oranges plus 7 apples is $5.36. Then 8 oranges plus 5 apples equals $3.68. Well, looks like matrix again. I just find matrix to be the easiest. Feel free to use any method you want. You can solve for y, you can substitute, you can eliminate, whatever you want. So we have 12, y, 5.38. Oh, 36, sorry. And then you have 8, 5, 3.68. Quit. Back into matrix. Over to math. RREF. Back into matrix. A. So we have x is 26 and y is 32. 0.36. Y is 0.32. Ooh, 26, sorry. .26. Y equals 0.32. Okay, so that means that oranges cost 26 cents, apples cost 32 cents. All right, let's go down to number 11. This is the last one I'm going to do with you, number 11. Number 11 says a garden supply store sells 2 types of lawn mowers. The smaller mower costs $2.49 and the larger mower costs $329.99. If 30 total mowers were sold and the total sales were given year was $8,379.70, find how many of each type were sold. Okay, so we're going to make X smaller mowers and Y larger mowers. All right, it says the easy part is how many do they sell total? They sold a total of 30. So all the small plus all the large was 30 mowers altogether. Okay. The smaller mowers cost $249.99. Plus the larger mowers cost $329.99. For a grand total price of $8,379.70. Okay, it's set up in standard form for us. So let's use matrix. So second matrix, over to edit, 2 by 3. And yes, you can still use large numbers. So first we had 1 plus 1 equals 30. Okay, so 1x plus 1y equals 30. Now we have 249.99x plus 329.99y equals 8379.70, right? Now we can quit. Go back into matrix. Oops, wrong button. Back into matrix, over to math, RREF. Back into matrix, pick A. Our X is 19 and our Y is 11. Okay, so they sold 19 smaller mowers and they sold 11 larger mowers. Okay, so you should finish this by the end of the class period. There really is no excuse today. It's pretty simple. Let me know if you need any help, if you need help setting up these equations, or if you need me to help guide you through on how to do that, just let me know, okay? Be sure to submit your answers online before you turn them in. Do not turn in a paper that you have not submitted online. I don't want it. You get the same grade whether you turn it in or not, so don't give it to me unless you submitted it online. All right. Good luck.